Welcome to our exploration of the biomechanics of human skeletal muscle. In this video, we'll dive into the fascinating world of muscle structure and function, focusing on the basic behavioral properties of the musculotendinous unit. Understanding how our muscles are organized and how they work is essential for anyone interested in movement science, sports, or health. We'll break down complex concepts into easy-to-understand sections, starting with the very basics and gradually building up to more detailed aspects. So let's begin our journey by looking at what makes up a muscle and why its structure is so important for its function. Muscle fiber is essentially a single muscle cell, but it's much more specialized than most cells in your body. Each muscle fiber is surrounded by a membrane called the sarcolemma, which helps protect and regulate the cell. Inside, you'll find a unique cytoplasm known as sarcoplasm, packed with the components needed for muscle contraction. These fibers are the building blocks of skeletal muscle and play a critical role in generating movement. As we move forward, keep in mind that the organization and properties of these fibers determine how our muscles perform. Muscle fibers aren't all the same length or thickness. Some run the entire length of a muscle while others are shorter. From birth through adulthood, these fibers grow in both length and diameter. This growth is influenced by factors like genetics and physical activity. For example, resistance training can actually increase the diameter of muscle fibers, making them stronger and more capable of generating force. This adaptability is one of the reasons why exercise can lead to noticeable changes in muscle size and strength over time. We look inside a muscle fiber, we find a complex structure filled with parallel, thread-like myofibrils. These myofibrils are made up of even smaller units called myosin and actin filaments. The arrangement of these filaments is what allows muscles to contract and produce movement. Myofibrils are organized in such a way that they can slide past each other, shortening the muscle fiber and generating force. This microscopic organization is key to understanding how muscles work at a fundamental level. At the heart of each myofibril is the sarcomere, the basic structural unit of muscle fiber. Sarcomeres are responsible for the striated appearance of skeletal muscle thanks to their alternating dark and light bands. The dark bands contain thick myosin filaments surrounded by thin actin filaments, while the light bands contain only actin. This precise arrangement is essential for muscle contraction, as the filaments slide past each other to shorten the sarcomere and, ultimately, the entire muscle. Unique striated appearance of skeletal muscle is a direct result of the sarcomere structure. The alternating bands of myosin and actin create a pattern that can be seen under a microscope. This pattern isn't just for show, it reflects the highly organized nature of muscle tissue and is crucial for its function. The striations help muscles contract efficiently and with great precision, allowing for the wide range of movements our bodies can perform. Motor unit is a fundamental concept in muscle physiology. It consists of a single motor neuron and all the muscle fibers it innervates. This means that when the neuron sends a signal, all the fibers in that unit contract together. The motor unit is considered the functional unit of the neuromuscular system, playing a key role in how our muscles generate force and control movement. The size and number of motor units recruited can influence the strength and precision of a muscle contraction. Muscle fibers can be classified as fast-twitch FD or slow-twitch SD, each with unique properties. Fast-twitch fibers reach peak tension and relax more quickly than slow-twitch fibers, making them ideal for explosive movements. They also tend to reach higher peak tensions. In contrast, slow-twitch fibers are more suited for endurance activities as they can sustain contractions for longer periods without fatigue. The mix of these fiber types in your muscles influences your athletic abilities and how you respond to different types of exercise. Let's take a closer look at the main types of muscle fibers. Type I slow-twitch, Type E fast-twitch oxidative, and Type E fast-twitch glycolytic. Type I fibers contract slowly, resist fatigue, and have a small diameter with high mitochondrial content. Type E fibers contract quickly, have intermediate fatigue resistance, and combine oxidative and glycolytic properties. Type E fibers contract very quickly, fatigue rapidly, and have a large diameter with high glycolytic enzyme concentration. These differences explain why some people excel at endurance sports while others are naturally more powerful sprinters. Muscle fibers are organized in different ways, affecting how muscles function. In a parallel arrangement, fibers run roughly parallel to the muscle's long axis, allowing for greater range of motion. In a pennate arrangement, shorter fibers attach to one or more tendons at an angle, which increases the muscle's force production but limits its range. Understanding these arrangements helps explain why some muscles are better suited for speed and others for strength. Better understand the differences between parallel and pennate muscle fiber arrangements, let's look at some visual examples. Parallel fibers like those in the biceps allow for large movements, while pennate fibers found in muscles like the quadriceps are designed for powerful contractions. These structural differences are key to the diverse functions our muscles perform throughout the body. As a muscle contracts and tension increases, the angle of pennation, the angle at which fibers attach to the tendon, also increases. This change allows the muscle to generate more force, even though the fibers themselves may shorten less. The relationship between pennation angle and muscle tension is a great example of how muscle structure is closely linked to its function, optimizing force production for different types of movement. Musculotendinous unit refers to the combination of a muscle and its associated tendon. This unit is responsible for transmitting the force generated by muscle fibers to the bones, resulting in movement. The properties of both the muscle and tendon contribute to the overall behavior of the unit, affecting things like flexibility, strength, and injury risk. Understanding this unit is crucial for anyone studying biomechanics or physical therapy. A remarkable feature of muscle fibers is their adaptability. Through regular training, especially resistance exercises, muscle fibers can increase in diameter, a process known as hypertrophy. This adaptation not only boosts strength but also enhances the muscle's ability to handle greater loads. Conversely, lack of use can lead to atrophy, where fibers shrink and lose strength. This dynamic nature of muscle tissue highlights the importance of regular physical activity for maintaining muscle health. Myofibrils, the thread-like structures inside muscle fibers, are where the magic of contraction happens. Each myofibril is packed with repeating units of sarcomeres, which contain the actin and myosin filaments. When a muscle contracts, these filaments slide past each other, shortening the sarcomere and generating force. This process is repeated across thousands of sarcomeres in a muscle, resulting in the powerful movements we see in everyday life. Actin and myosin are the two main proteins responsible for muscle contraction. Myosin filaments are thick and rough, while actin filaments are thin and smooth. During contraction, myosin heads attach to actin and pull, causing the filaments to slide past each other. This sliding filament mechanism is the foundation of all muscle movement, from simple gestures to complex athletic feats. Sarcolemma, or muscle cell membrane, plays a vital role in protecting the muscle fiber and regulating the flow of ions in and out of the cell. The sarcoplasm, the specialized cytoplasm, contains the organelles and molecules needed for energy production and contraction. Together, these components ensure that muscle fibers can respond quickly and efficiently to signals from the nervous system. If you perform a movement, your body recruits motor units based on the force required. For small, precise movements, only a few motor units are activated. For larger, more powerful actions, many motor units are recruited simultaneously. This ability to control the number and type of motor units involved allows for a wide range of movement and force production, from delicate tasks to heavy lifting. Different muscle fiber types rely on different energy systems. Type I fibers use oxidative metabolism, relying on oxygen to produce energy efficiently over long periods. Type E fibers can use both oxidative and glycolytic pathways, making them versatile for various activities. Type E fibers primarily use glycolytic metabolism, allowing for rapid, powerful contractions but leading to quick fatigue. These energy systems are crucial for understanding muscle performance in different sports and activities. Diameter of a muscle fiber is directly related to its strength. Larger fibers can generate more force, which is why resistance training that increases fiber diameter also boosts muscle strength. This relationship is a key reason why athletes focus on specific types of training to enhance performance, depending on whether they need more strength, speed, or endurance. Tendons are tough bands of connective tissue that attach muscles to bones. When a muscle contracts, the tendon transmits this force to the bone, causing movement. Tendons are designed to withstand high tension and play a critical role in the efficiency and safety of our movements. Their elasticity also helps store and release energy, making activities like running and jumping more effective. Muscle fatigue occurs when fibers can no longer generate the required force. This can result from energy depletion, accumulation of metabolic byproducts, or nervous system factors. Recovery involves restoring energy stores, clearing waste products, and repairing any minor damage. Understanding fatigue and recovery is essential for optimizing training and preventing injury. Muscle plasticity refers to the ability of muscle tissue to adapt to different demands. This includes changes in fiber type composition, size, and metabolic properties in response to training, disuse, or injury. Such adaptability ensures that our muscles can meet the challenges of various physical activities and recover from setbacks. Effective movement depends on the coordination between the nervous system and muscles. Signals from the brain travel through motor neurons to muscle fibers, triggering contraction. The timing and intensity of these signals determine the smoothness and accuracy of our movements, highlighting the importance of neuromuscular coordination in everything from walking to playing sports. Muscle injuries can range from minor strains to severe tears. When injury occurs, the body initiates a repair process involving inflammation, removal of damaged tissue, and regeneration of new fibers. Proper rehabilitation and rest are crucial for full recovery and preventing future injuries. Understanding muscle repair mechanisms is important for athletes and anyone recovering from muscle damage. As we age, muscle fibers tend to decrease in size and number, leading to reduced strength and mobility. However, regular physical activity can slow this process, preserving muscle mass and function. Resistance and endurance training are especially effective in maintaining muscle health throughout life, emphasizing the importance of staying active at any age. Genetics play a significant role in determining muscle fiber composition and potential for growth. Some individuals naturally have more fast-twitch or slow-twitch fibers, influencing their athletic abilities. While training can modify muscle properties to some extent, genetic factors set the baseline for muscle structure and performance. Proper nutrition is essential for maintaining healthy muscle tissue. Proteins provide the building blocks for muscle repair and growth, while carbohydrates and fats supply the energy needed for contraction. Vitamins and minerals also play supporting roles in muscle metabolism and function. A balanced diet combined with regular exercise is the foundation of strong, healthy muscles. In summary, the structure of skeletal muscle, from the microscopic sarcomere to the organization of fibers and motor units, determines its function and performance. Understanding these details helps us appreciate the complexity and adaptability of our muscles. Whether you're an athlete, a student, or simply curious about the human body, knowing how muscles work is key to optimizing movement and health. Now that we've covered the basics of skeletal muscle structure and function, we're ready to explore how these principles apply to real-world movement and biomechanics. In future lessons, we'll examine how muscles work together to produce complex actions, how injuries can be prevented, and how training can optimize performance. Stay tuned for more insights into the amazing world of human biomechanics.